What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we have got some more 2015 Need for Speed information. I said that really weird then. I didn't say Need for Speed 2015, I said 2015 Need for Speed. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna carry on rolling. I'm gonna keep this going. So today we have some more information about the game, including that it will be always online. So you're gonna need an internet connection to play the game, as well as the release date for the game, which are two pretty huge pieces of information. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about this for a bit, and then have a bit of a discussion at the end about the features and what I think of it and stuff. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so firstly, we should talk about the game being always online. Now, Need for Speed 2015 is going to be always online, sadly. This basically means that you obviously you need an internet connection to play this game. If you don't have an internet connection, or your internet connection drops out, you'll be kicked out of the game and been sent back straight to the start screen, where it will say like Need for Speed 2015, then press A to continue. And that's basically what this means. Now, the reasoning behind this is because they want to give you a more quote-unquote connected experience. This basically means that All Drive is going to be back. They want to bring All Drive back, and basically it's got something to do with the narrative experience of the game, which basically means the storyline. So I'm not sure how friends will play in terms of the storyline kind of thing, but basically what I think they kind of mean is that All Drive is going to be back. It's going to be back in a better way, and the only way they could do that is having the game always online. So basically, if you don't have an internet connection, you can't play this game, and you're basically fucked. But again, for the majority of us, that's not an issue. I mean, the crew was always online. I didn't really have any issues with that. And, you know, even just generally for Horizon, you notice that that game is usually always online because it always has access to my Xbox Live friends list, and it always uses the drivatars. I'm not sure 100% how the drivatars work, and I know obviously Forza Horizon isn't always online, but when I play Horizon, I am online. That's just how it is. So for me personally, it's not a big issue, but if you do have a very unreliable internet connection, then this is something that may worry you slightly. Basically, if you had issues with the crew, then you should be slightly worried here. It's not going to be 100% not functional, but it will be if you don't have an internet connection. I think one of my main serious issues with it being always online is kind of the game actually. I don't want myself to always be in an online lobby. Sometimes you want to sit down and you want to play solo, you know, you want to go on a big solo spree, get the story done. Like, that's what I really enjoyed about some of the older Need for Speeds, like the black box Need for Speeds, like Underground 2, Most Wanted. You could sit down and have a nice little solo session, and there wasn't really much issue, you know. You're not going to be interrupted by other players ramming into you like rivals. You're not going to be backed up into the start screen where it says press A to go into Need for Speed, you know, and that's my main issue, you know. Even little things like pausing the game in Rivals, you couldn't pause the game without it, like the game wouldn't actually pause, it would just carry on in the background. So say if you had someone at the door, maybe you just ordered a pizza and the pizza was at the door, but you had a million speed points there. You couldn't pause the game, go downstairs, say hello pizza man, I want to buy my pizza, and then come back upstairs with your pizza and enjoy life. Instead, you'd either have to multitask, or and you know, play the game while you're getting the pizza, or you'd have to give up those million speed points or bank them, or, you know, the gameplay's kind of interrupted. The gameplay didn't pause, and that's my main issue with the game. I don't want the always online connectivity to ruin my solo experience and not allow me to pause the game or do certain things which I wouldn't be able to do like in a single player game. And that's my main issue, but I'm sure that will be fine in full release. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ghost will they'll listen to the feedback that they got with Rivals. You know, I mean, they've got to make the pause screen an actual pause screen. Like, if it's not, I'm going to be really disappointed personally, and I know a lot of others will too. So that's my main gripe with it. I want the pause screen to actually pause, and I don't want to have, you know, other players always annoying me when I'm playing the game, like in Rivals, Overwatch. Stuff like that. I think like Overwatch and people joining your game and then ramming you for no reason. That's the kind of stuff I want to avoid. So basically normal griefing stuff, basically. And that's the first piece of information, always online. Make sure to leave your comments down below, you know, what you think of always online. It's probably not going to be a very popular decision. I understand why they've done it, and me personally, I would have loved an option to play offline, because sometimes you just have you have enough of, you know, seeing people around the city and you just want to play by yourself and with the computer. And that's my personal view on it. But let me know what you guys think of Always Online down in the comments down below. And we'll move on to the second piece of information, which is the release date. Okay, so the release date was actually announced early on the Xbox Live store. It was taken down shortly afterwards, but a Reddit user, I'm not sure what the username for his name was, but the link will be down in the description to the actual picture itself. The Reddit user was basically like, this is what happened, obviously it went down, and basically it's kind of blown up a bit, and it's kind of caught everyone's attention. So on this picture we can actually see the game description that was given to us by game.co.uk last week, and that gives us kind of the just the typical game description. You know, it's going to be placed in Ventura Bay, it's going to have 5 ways to play, all the stuff that we've already seen. If you want to go and watch that video, it's on my channel. If you go into the Need for Speed 2015 news playlist, it will be in there. But obviously the most important thing here is that the release date is the 11th of November 2015. So again, I predicted this. I said it was going to be November, and you guys were like, oh no, but it is. It's November. November the 3rd. It's a really odd day. It's a Tuesday, but I think you'll find a lot of games release on Tuesdays, weirdly enough. I think it makes sense for it to be a weekend, but a lot of games do release on a Tuesday, so I haven't really particularly got an issue with it. I'll probably take the day off school for it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't personally got an issue with a Tuesday. I mean, on a Wednesday I get a half day anyway, so it's pretty sorted for me. But yeah, that's the release day, the 11th of the 3rd of November, 2015. I mean, for me personally, I think we always knew it was going to be in fall of this year. We all knew it was going to be in November time, so it's not really surprising that it is, but it's been confirmed, and I guess you guys can finally get your plans ready, and you know, just mark that date on your calendar. That's the day we're going to get Need for Speed 2015. That is subject to change. That may change due to delays, or, you know, Ghost might be like, you know what, mate, I want to change this release date. And if it is, I'm sure people will comment down below, and I'm sure I'll probably make another video about it. But as of now, that is when the game's going to be released, and I guess we'll see what the future holds for Need for Speed 2015. So, what do you guys think of the Always Online? What do you guys think of the release date? Is it good for you? You know, does it suit your needs? If not, you know, comment down below, let me know, and I guess we'll get a conversation going on down there. And that's it for today's second video. If you guys haven't already checked out Community Showcase, it's on the channel. Just go ahead and click the hippo logo, and it'll take you to the channel page. You can go watch it there. If not, you know, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Stay safe. Peace.